Welcome, parents. Thank you for joining us for this virtual open house. We wish we were meeting with you live and in person. My name is Madeline DiDonato.
I'm Heather Boulware.
I'm Morgan Lockridge.
And I am Miss Rodriguez.
We are the instructors for Math 1. With a combined 65 plus years of teaching experience, we are committed to making this most unusual semester a success for your student.
Is a semester-long course for students who successfully completed either Math 8 during middle school or Foundations of Math 1 first semester this year. It is designed to cover the topics from North Carolina's standard course of study for Math 1. The course will formalize and extend the mathematics that students learned in the middle grades. This semester, we will cover topics that include sequences, linear and exponential functions, features of functions, solving equations and inequalities, systems of equations, quadratic functions, and one-variable statistics.
We all hold high expectations of students and strive to help them reach their full potential. We expect that they join our live Google Meet sessions daily, where we will take a deep dive into the mathematics we are studying through class discussions and small group activities. If students miss instruction due to an absence or technology issue, we expect they communicate this to us as soon as possible, and then check Google Classroom, specifically the Patriot Daily Agenda, to determine what activities were missed and what work needs to be completed. Anything you can do to encourage students to turn their cameras on during Google Meets would be greatly appreciated. Finally, respect for one another and our virtual classroom, as well as the creation of authentic, original work, are critical components of the classroom culture we are trying to create.
Students will be graded using 4 grading categories: major assessments, minor assessments, classwork, and homework. Major assessments include tests or unit product that count as 40% of students' quarter average. Minor assessments include quizzes that count for 30% of their quarter average. Classwork includes daily activities that students are assigned either synchronously or asynchronously and count for 20% of their quarter average. This typically includes watching a daily instructional video through Edpuzzle and answering questions during the video. They will get 2 grades for this assignment, one that is an average of the percentage of the video they watch and the accuracy of their answer on embedded questions throughout the video. The second grade will come from uploading a copy of the notes they took in Google Classroom. Finally, homework will give students an opportunity to practice on their own with the concept they are working on in class. Homework will be worth 10% of their quarter grades in the course. While Google Classroom is our adopted learning management system for disseminating assignments, grades that may show up in Google Classroom are not official. PowerSchool is Wake County recognized grading programs and should be checked regularly for student progress.
A typical class period will consist of 45 minutes of synchronous class time, where we will meet as a whole group to further explore the topics included in the previous night's video. Class will start with answering questions students have related to the material or with the instructor highlighting common misconceptions based on student responses to the questions from the homework video. Then, as a whole class or small group, we will take a deeper dive into the mathematical concept either through a group discussion or a prepared activity that will stretch student thinking about the concept. Class will end with a review of assignments that should be completed during the 45-minute asynchronous portion of the class. These assignments will include independent practice problems or a quiz, as well as viewing the Edpuzzle instructional video for the next day's class. While students are welcome to leave the Google Meet at the end of the synchronous time, teachers will stay online daily throughout the asynchronous time as office hours. Students can use this time to ask questions, get extra help, or complete assignments with us.
We have several forms of communication we use to keep students and parents informed. Our Google Classroom and course website are the most important tools for staying connected and up to date on what's happening in class. Both are constantly updated and should be checked daily. We will highlight both of the platform on the next two slides. Additionally, emails and remind text messages are a great tool for contacting us with questions you or your students may have. You can join Remind by downloading the app and entering your child class code, which can be found just below this video on the course website. We will make every effort to respond to emails within 24 hours if the email is sent on a school day. Finally, PowerSchool will be updated at least weekly so that you can keep track of your child progress in the course. Please make sure you check it regularly.
Welcome to the Math 1 course website. This site is full of valuable information for you and your child. The homepage will be used for announcements. The most recent course announcements can be found at the top of the page, while older announcements can be found by scrolling down. The unit agendas page is updated each unit and gives students and parents an overview of what we are studying, as well as due dates for all assignments for the unit, including quiz and test dates. This should allow students and parents to plan ahead. A copy of the unit agenda is also posted in Google Classroom. Next, we have the Course Documents tab, which provides copies of the course procedures and expectation sheet, our course supply list, and the Google Forms we used earlier in the semester to gather demographic and technology data from students. In addition to the unit agenda, students and parents can use the course calendar to keep themselves organized and up to date on assignments, quizzes, and tests. The How-To Videos page provides technology help videos for many of the technology-related tools we will use this semester, including Google Classroom, Google Meet, the entire Google suite of tools, Edpuzzle, GoFormative, and Remind text messages. In contrast, the Helpful Websites tab provides mathematics help. There are 4 options for video help sites, 3 options for downloadable graphing calculators, and 2 options for tutoring if that is something you and your student decide you need at any point in the semester. We have asked students to let us know before utilizing the tutoring option to be sure we've exhausted all resources we can provide first. Contact information for the Wake County Public School System Technology Help Desk has been provided should you need county-level technology help during this period of remote learning or virtual academy. Finally, you can learn a little more about us by visiting the Meet Your Teacher page.
We have adopted Google Classroom as our primary LMS or learning management system. Google Classroom acts as a learning platform for online content, both synchronous and asynchronous-based instruction. This system allows teachers to share content easily and in many different formats, including text, video, and audio. Students are able to access the material at any time and from anywhere they have an internet connection. Furthermore, because Classroom is a Google product, there are multiple layers of security built right in to keep students and their data safe. Thank you for joining us for this virtual Meet the Teacher event. Please reach out to your child's teacher with any questions.